Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Heartland Championship Wrestling, brought to you by the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with action from West Coast Championship Wrestling. We are in Las Vegas tonight, and we are coming to you live with the superstars of Ring of Honor Wrestling. We have already seen some great action so far tonight. In our opening contest, Chuck Taylor went down to defeat against Nigel McGuinness. Then we saw the Briscoe brothers, Jay and Mark, taking on the Young Bucks, and that match got heated in a hurry when the return of Timothy Thatcher, along with his tag team partner Walter, interrupted the match as Walter and Thatcher, collectively known as Ring Cop, launched an attack on the Briscoe brothers at ringside, costing the match a disqualification. The Briscoe brothers were actually declared the winners on the basis of that outside interference, but it was after the match confrontation that saw Timothy Thatcher re-injure his right leg in a violent confrontation with Jay Briscoe. So the return of Timothy Thatcher was a big disappointment. Later we saw another controversial outcome as Silas Young picked up a disqualification victory over the man known as ACH, when it was Silas Young who introduced a steel chair into the match, but ACH took that steel chair away, walloped Silas Young with it, and that cost ACH the disqualification. In our last match, we saw a very exciting bout as AJ Styles got the best of Kenny Omega in a tremendously athletic contest won by Styles with the Styles Clash. And now tonight we have 3 matches for you on the live broadcast. I am looking forward to our main event, which will be for the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship, as the champion Jay Lethal defends against the former champion Jay White. We saw these two square off just a few weeks ago here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network, when it was Jay Lethal capturing the title over Jay White, and tonight they will square off again with the title on the line. But our first live match of the night is going to be a special challenge match, as Cody Rhodes will take on Donovan DIJAK. Cody Rhodes is part of a group known collectively as Team Dynamite. Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Adam Page. This team came together when Cody Rhodes and Chris Jericho made their first ever Heartland Championship Wrestling appearance at the Buckeye Bowl 2020 on the 1st of January. Jericho and Rhodes were special guest competitors. Some of the established competitors didn't like that. In particular, Adam Cole was very outspoken about not liking these newcomers coming in. He collected a group of guys that he calls Takeover: Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong, and Donovan DIJAK. And these guys have had a war of words and a war in the ring, calling themselves Team Takeover and Team Dynamite. And Cody Rhodes has stepped up for Team Dynamite, and he wants Donovan DIJAK here tonight in this special challenge match, because DIJAK is the biggest and the baddest of the lot, and he says if you can take down the biggest banana, the rest of the bananas will scatter. So we are ready to get things started with tonight's opening contest. Thank you all for joining us here and the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network tonight, as Cody Rhodes is set to square off against Donovan DIJAK, and it's going to be a battle of contrasting styles. Cody giving up over 50 pounds to this big Donovan DIJAK. But Cody has the agility advantage, and he has Brandy Rhodes with him at ringside. And as we open the card, it will be Cody Rhodes on the advantage as he wins the opening initiative roll, and he is immediately going to grab DIJAK by the arm with a whip to the ropes. DIJAK comes off the ropes, and on a roll of 8, it is Cody with the running back elbow that puts Donovan DIJAK down hard. CODY, what's he going to do? He goes right to the side effect, and DIJAK is staggered. Nice move by CODY. He comes off the ropes with a springboard dropkick. And Donovan DIJAK is still staggered. CODY taking the fight to the big man here in the early going. CODY now drapes his man over the second rope and drops him down with a DDT. How about that? And DIJAK is going to roll out of the ring and try to recollect his thoughts. Are we going to see CODY go to the air? On a roll of 2-6, he can go to the air, but he is not going to do so. And instead, it is going to be DIJAK making his way back into the ring to beat the 10 count. So CODY thought about taking to the skies, but thought better of it this early in the match. He was afraid DIJAK might be suckering him in, and DIJAK returns to the ring, and CODY will take charge. And he, comes off with a beautiful side kick, a beautiful disaster kick. And DIJAK is out of the ring once again. DIJAK barely got back into the ring, and CODY nailed him. And DIJAK tumbles out to the floor. CODY is still not going to go to the skies. He's thinking about it. Brandy at ringside is cheering him on. But this time it is going to be DIJAK making some trouble out of the ring. He pulls CODY out of the ring and smashes him onto the announcer's table. Oh my goodness. This is not a no disqualification match, but the referee is going to let that one go. And action continues as DIJAK is now in control. DIJAK gets CODY back into the ring and rocks him up in a short arm and hits him with a crescent kick. Nice maneuver by DIJAK. He didn't get all of it though. And CODY is going to come back and he is going to nail DIJAK with an elbow smash to the top of the head. He nailed DIJAK right between the eyes with that elbow smash. And DIJAK goes down. And CODY is going to pitch him out of the ring. But still, CODY is not going to venture a suicide dive. It is DIJAK again who is forced to crawl back into the ring with CODY ready and waiting with his next maneuver. What's he going to do? He is going to go to the top rope now and try a moonsault body block. Can he hit this one? He is going to need, this is a choice H on the Filsinger Games choice chart. So he is going to need a roll of 8 or lower to connect on this one. And he hit it. He nailed that moonsault body block. And DIJAK is staggered backwards. CODY still in control now. And he's going to try for a reverse STO, but DIJAK is too strong for that. And DIJAK on the reversal is going to shove CODY into the corner and just start choking him down with the boot. The boot choke on CODY is going to slow the action down for DIJAK, give him a chance to catch his breath, and weaken CODY while the referee counts to 4. And DIJAK is finally forced to break the hold, but DIJAK now is in control. And he just nailed CODY with a huge lariat. CODY staggers back into the ropes. That lariat took a lot out of CODY. What's DIJAK going to do now? He is going to go for a backbreaker. He needs a roll of 8 or lower to complete this one, and he hit it. And CODY is once again staggered back. DIJAK hits him with another lariat, and this time it's going to be CODY who takes a powder and leaves the ring. CODY Rhodes has left the ring. DIJAK is not a flyer, so we're not going to see a suicide dive here. And on a roll of 6, on the out of the ring chart, CODY is a B-rated out of the ring guy. And a wild brawl erupts out of the ring. The wrestler with the better ring rating wins the brawl. And that is CODY. DIJAK is a ring C. CODY is a ring B, so he's better at this. He wins the brawl and takes over on level 3 offense. And as we return to the ring, CODY's going to set up crossroads. He gets him down on the crossroads. He goes for the cover. The pin count is only a 6. And DIJAK immediately kicks out of that. But CODY nearly got a fall here in the early going. We've been going at it now just for a few minutes. Only about 5 minutes into this match. And CODY takes the first near fall of the contest. What's he going to do now? He's going to go for another beautiful disaster kick. DIJAK tried to back away from that one, but CODY follows up with a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Donovan DIJAK. And on a roll of 10, It is going to be a collision at the turnbuckle, and CODY gets the best of it. CODY gets the best of that turnbuckle collision, and CODY is in charge and DIJAK is down, and he's going to go for the American Deathlock. It's the American Deathlock, and DIJAK is still too near to the ropes to force a submission, but that is going to cost him a point of fatigue. That is a add one maneuver on the Filsinger game card. And CODY is now in control and beginning to develop an advantage here. He's going to go for the moonsault body block once again. And he hit it again. He hit that body block again. And DIJAK staggers backward. CODY now is going to go for another DDT, and DIJAK hits the mat hard. CODY in control. Another whip to the turnbuckle. DIJAK comes off the turnbuckle, and this time he grabs CODY by the arm and reverses that and whips CODY into the turnbuckle. And oh, this time it is a big kick from DIJAK. That stuns CODY, and CODY staggers back. Back and forth these two men go. DIJAK now has the advantage once again, and he nails CODY and drops him down with the DIJAKtion. That is a huge move, that choke slam off of the turnbuckle, and down goes CODY. And it's CODY's turn to roll out of the ring. Both men now have taken some serious blows. And on a ring roll of B4, it's going to be a wild brawl with both men rolling for the disqualification. CODY will not be disqualified. DIJAK will not be disqualified. And on an even roll, CODY will win the brawl outside the ring. And on a roll of 2, it is CODY who wins the brawl. CODY now has control back in the ring. He's going to try that body block again, that moonsault body block. He hits it again, and DIJAK is stunned. CODY staying in control on level 2 offense. This time it is a bulldog from CODY. DIJAK gets to his knees, and CODY hits him with another side effect, and DIJAK is going to take a powder. Out of the ring goes DIJAK. CODY is not going to attempt the suicide dive. And this time on a roll of C4, it is DIJAK who grabs CODY, pulls him out of the ring again, and this time slams him face first into the steel ring post. The referee is going to give DIJAK a warning, but this will not be a disqualification. DIJAK back in control. His action moves back to the ring, and oh, a big boot to the base from DIJAK. And CODY is out of the ring again. What's going to happen now? Are we going to see some shenanigans? No, we're not. It's just going to be CODY on the outside of the ring, and on a roll of 8, he has to crawl back in helplessly just to beat the 10 count. So DIJAK now has control of the ring as CODY tries to get back in, and this time it is the Feast Your Eyes, that big body smash. And a cover. But CODY kicks out at the count of 1, and both men now have hit 2 points of fatigue. DIJAK in control. He's going to go to a big boot to the face. CODY staggered backwards. And it's going to be another whip to the turnbuckle by DIJAK. And on a roll of 8, it is a big kick from DIJAK that takes CODY back into the corner. CODY stunned now. DIJAK in control. DIJAK is going to go for a backbreaker. And his backbreaker can be devastating. He is 6'8". If he hits his backbreaker, it's going to be trouble for CODY. He needs a roll of 10 or lower to connect on that, and he hit it. CODY down hard across the knee, and CODY is hurt. Slow to get to his feet as DIJAK goes in with another crescent kick and knocks CODY down to the mat. DIJAK now, what's he going to do? He's going to pitch CODY out of the ring. And this time it will be another wild brawl outside on the arena floor. This time it is DIJAK who wins the brawl on an odd roll. And now DIJAK goes with the Feast Your Eyes once again. The pin roll here is a 6. That's a count of 1. And oh, on a count of 2, CODY gets out of it. But CODY is in big trouble now And Brandy is doing her best at ringside to encourage her husband and her favorite wrestler. DIJAK now in control, belly-to-belly suplex, and Cody hits the canvas hard. He is not getting up from that one, as DIJAK now is fully in control. DIJAK with another big boot to the face. Cody gets to one knee. DIJAK lurking over him, and another dijection, and Cody has taken another point of fatigue. Cody in big trouble now as DIJAK is in control. His size and strength are overpowering. It's Cody getting slowly to his feet. DIJAK whips him into the turnbuckle. But this time on a roll of 5, it is Cody who lifts the knee at the turnbuckle and catches DIJAK in the chest as DIJAK moves in. Cody now in control on that reversal. Cody with a gourd buster, and down to the canvas goes DIJAK. DIJAK back to his feet. Cody now with another DDT, and down goes DIJAK. Cody back up and hits the side effect. Cody's hitting everything in his arsenal, but he is fatigued, and DIJAK is not feeling the effects of a lot of these moves that Cody often uses with such great effectiveness. Here's another gourd buster. DIJAK up to his knees. Cody now tries for a reverse STO, but Donovan overpowers him, and this time it is another whip to the turnbuckle by DIJAK. DIJAK charges in with a running shoulder dive, but he misses, and DIJAK hits shoulder first against the ring buckle and tumbles out of the ring. Cody is very fatigued now. It would be somewhat more foolish for him to try the suicide dive. We'll say 2 to 5 he'll try it. But on a roll of 11, Cody is going to bide his time and recover from his injuries rather than try to leap from the ring in the condition that he is in of fatigue. And this time it is DIJAK who is staggered at ringside. Cody is going to follow him out now after a brief rest. And Cody is coming after DIJAK with a steel chair. He may be disqualified for that maneuver. And yes, that is going to be a disqualification, as Cody Rhodes went after DIJAK with a steel chair. This was not a no DQ match. This was a special challenge match. And DIJAK is going to be your winner by disqualification after Cody went with the chair. And Cody will be disqualified for the infraction. But let's see what's going to happen in the rest of this action. We're going to go to the gut check chart. The gut check is a D12 roll. And from the D12 roll, you subtract the cage rating, and you also subtract the fatigue rating to see who wins this confrontation. We'll give Cody a +1 because he's got control of the steel chair. So Cody's roll is, not good. 3 minus 8 plus 1. That is a -7. Cody just made a mistake coming after DIJAK with the steel chair. DIJAK's roll is 0. So Cody takes the brunt of the defeat in this situation as DIJAK grabs that steel chair and whacks Cody across the back with it. Is Cody going to suffer an injury? Or is Cody going to be able to get away? We'll say on a roll of 7 to 12, Cody will get away unharmed. But on a roll of 3, DIJAK is going to continue the assault. DIJAK wails on Cody once again with the steel chair and leaves Cody laying. He may be injured after that series of steel chair shots from DIJAK. And we will have to have Cody assisted back to the locker room as DIJAK just laid him out with a steel chair. And give that win to DIJAK. Roderick Strong is out there now cheering on DIJAK. And they're going to leave the ring together as DIJAK not only won this match by disqualification, but also won the brawl after the match and wailed on Cody with a steel chair that Cody himself introduced into the match. It had been a good match and a relatively clean match between these two, but DIJAK wore down Cody with a series of power maneuvers, and action spilled out of the ring, and Cody went for broke and went with that steel chair shot. but he could not get the job done, and Donovan DIJAK made him pay for it. So a rough start to the night for Cody Rhodes, and all the members of Team Dynamite have got to be concerned about what they have just seen, as this Donovan DIJAK, the beast, the big man, the enforcer of Team Takeover, just laid down the law and did some serious damage to Cody Rhodes in that situation. All right, that is the end of our special challenge match. Our next contest is going to be tag team competition, and this will be for the #1 contenders position for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. Your current Ring of Honor Tag Team champions are the team known as the World's Greatest Tag Team, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. And whoever wins this next contest will earn a title match against the champions with the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship on the line. Coming to the ring first, the team legendary in Ring of Honor known as the Kings of Wrestling, Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli. Those of you who watch the WWE may recognize Claudio Castagnoli. He has now gone on to a successful run in WWE under the ring name Cesaro. And he is a powerhouse and a tremendous competitor indeed. Chris Hero got into NXT, but never really got a good run in the WWE. He had some problems with his weight, got on the wrong side of the bosses, and has been in and out of NXT, although he is a very, very solid technical wrestler and loves to use those elbow pads, and sometimes he'll load up that elbow pad. And the chemistry between Hero and Castagnoli is second to none as a tag team. Their opponents tonight are going to be the team known as The Addiction, Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. And these are two guys who really know their way around the squared circle. If you're fans of AEW wrestling, these guys are now active in AEW under the team name of SCU, along with SoCal Uncensored, along with their third man in that faction, Scorpio Sky. And they have had tag team success in AEW. So this should be a good match between two very accomplished tag teams with high stakes as a title shot is on the line. Hello, Tribe fan, and welcome to Las Vegas for Heartland Championship Wrestling. Good to see you out here tonight, my man. Hope you enjoy the show. It is going to be Chris Hero starting things off for the Kings of Wrestling against Christopher Daniels, two very savvy ring veterans facing off to get this #1 contenders match underway. And the opening die roll goes to Chris Hero. And Hero immediately is going to try to take Daniels down with a cutter, and that is a power move, but Daniels has the power advantage, so Hero cannot get it done. Daniels reverses that, and drops Chris Hero with the last rights. What a reversal by Christopher Daniels. The last rights is an add one move, and that's already going to put a point of fatigue on Hero. So Daniels taking advantage of the situation here, as Hero tried and failed to hit that cutter, and Daniels made him pay for it. What's Daniels going to do now? He drops Chris Hero with the Angel's Wings. How about that? He's going to go for the cover. Count of one. But on a count of two, it is Hero who is able to kick out. But Daniels making a statement here in the early going. Excuse me. We're going to take a brief pause in the action here. Forgive me for that, fans. I am still on the tail end of a bit of a cold and had a little coughing fit there, but we are ready for action. As Daniels has gotten another near fall on Chris Hero. Daniels is going to bring Kazarian into the ring now for a double team, as Hero is down. And on the double team chart, with the opponent down on a roll of 7, that is going to be a bone-crunching double clothesline. So Daniels and Kazarian hit Hero with a double clothesline, and it is Kazarian now in the ring and in control. Here's Kazarian, and Kazarian is going to go to a German suplex. He's going to go for a cover. Count of 1, and Hero kicks out of that one, but Hero is in bad shape now. He has already gotten hit with 3 points of fatigue, as these guys from the Addiction, Daniels and Kazarian, have got things under control in a big way. Kazarian goes up to the top rope for a death jump. Kazarian going for the death jump, but on a roll of 5, it is Hero who catches Kazarian before he can get to the top rope, and Hero throws Kazarian down to the mat, and Kazarian hits hard. Hero now runs at him with an elbow strike. He's going to try the cover on Kazarian, but Kazarian kicks out of that one, and Hero is going to go make the tag and get Claudio into this match. So Hero took some damage, but survived that initial onslaught, and it is now Claudio in the ring against Kazarian. Claudio is going to go for a pile driver. This is going to require a power roll, so he needs a 10 or lower to complete this, and he got him down with a pile driver. And Kazarian slow to get to his feet, but Claudio is in control. What's Claudio going to do now? He goes for the UFO. That spinning airplane spin into a flapjack, and Kazarian hits hard. Kazarian goes down. Claudio gets after him and goes for a tilt-a-whirl and a backbreaker. But Kazarian slips out of that one and is going to get the reversal. And it is Kazarian who whips Claudio into the turnbuckle. Claudio tried for the tilt-a-whirl. Kazarian backed out of that one. And Claudio bounces off the turnbuckle. What's going to happen now? On a roll of 10, both men have the same turnbuckle rating. So it is Kazarian who hits Claudio with a falling STO off of the turnbuckle, and Claudio goes down hard. Kazarian's going to tag into Daniels quickly. Both the fresh men in the ring now, and Daniels will be in control, and Daniels is going to go for a death jump. Daniels to the top turnbuckle. He comes off, and on a roll of 8, he nails Claudio with a missile drop kick. Daniels now goes for the Angel's Wings on Claudio. He goes for the cover. Count of 1. But Claudio kicks out of that one. Daniels has used that Angel's Wings twice already tonight in the very early goings to this contest. And it has been a good night so far for the Addiction. They are in control of this contest. Daniels still in control. And now he goes for the reverse STO. Taking Claudio down to the canvas once again. Can Claudio get over and make the tag? Yes, he does. Claudio is able to make the tag, and in comes Chris Hero. Hero comes in and goes for the double leg slam. But once again, he is unable to get Daniels up. Daniels the stronger of the two men. Hero unable to complete that power hold. And it is Daniels who picks up Hero, crosses him over the shoulder, and drops him down hard with a Death Valley driver. He's going to go for a cover. The pin roll is a 5. Is Claudio going to make the save? Yes, Claudio is going to try and make the saves here in this high-stakes match. But on a roll of 7, Kazarian cuts off Claudio. Is Hero going to be pinned? He'll be pinned on a roll of 5 or lower. But Hero kicks out of that one. So Hero is up to 4 points of fatigue now. And the Kings have used one of their pin save attempts. You get 2 of those per match, as signified by the 10-sider at the top of the field for each team. Hero still in trouble now as Daniels is in control. And Daniels is going to go for another death jump off the top rope. And on a roll of 12, he hit Hero with the flying body press, and that's going to be a cover. The pin roll is 6. Here comes Claudio for another pin save. And on a roll of 6, he is able to break the count. Claudio that time saved his partner, but they are now out of pin saves. And the next time Hero goes down, that could be the end of the match. Daniels, what's he going to do? He's going to try another move, and it's going to be the best moonsault ever. Up he goes, and down he goes, and he's going to go for the cover. The pin roll is a 7 or lower, and on a roll of 3, he got him. Wow, what a great performance by the Addiction, as Christopher Daniels, with the best moonsault ever, takes out Chris Hero. And the Addiction wins the #1 contenders match for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. So a very, very crisp performance by the Addiction, Daniels and Kazarian, and it's Daniels on the finish with the Angels with the best moonsault ever, getting the pinfall over Chris Hero. So congratulations to Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, and best of luck to them as they move on for a title match against Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas, the world's greatest tag team, for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. All right, so congratulations to these two veteran performers, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our main event of the evening. And this match is for the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship. Coming to the ring first, your challenger, weighing in at 200 pounds, 6'1", out of Auckland, New Zealand, the man they call the Switchblade, Jay White. He is a former Ring of Honor champion, and he wants to get that belt back tonight in his rematch against the champion. And here comes the champion, 5'10", 220 pounds, out of Elizabeth, New Jersey. He is your Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion, Jay Lethal. These two men very evenly matched, similar size and strength. Jay Lethal has a slight power advantage. The agility is equal. And a lot of similarities between these two men. Lethal has a little more power in his arsenal with a double finisher. He's got the lethal injection, which is a +2 finisher. And he can also finish you with the CODY clutch, that submission hold. Jay White uses the Kiwi Crusher. So I think we are ready to go. The participants have been introduced. This is a championship match, and this is your main event of the evening. And the opening initiative roll goes to the champion, Jay Lethal. Lethal is going to go right to a whip to the turnbuckle against Jay White. And Jay White, on a roll of 6, reverses that and whips Jay Lethal into the turnbuckle. And on a roll of 7, it is a big kick from Jay White that takes Jay Lethal back into the corner. White with the advantage on that opening exchange. And Jay White now is going to go for a judo-style Sambo suplex. That does require a roll on the choice chart, and he needs an 8 or lower to connect on that. And on a roll of 4, he hits it. And Jay Lethal is down. Jay Lethal is down. Jay White is coming in for the kill. He goes to the Kiwi Crusher right away. Can he capture the title this early in the match? No, Jay Lethal gets his way to the bottom rope. But Jay White has made a statement here early as he got the better of that opening confrontation and immediately went for a submission maneuver. Jay Lethal has been put on notice that Jay White is back and looking for a second reign as Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion. What's Lethal going to do now? Oh, White hits Lethal with the flatliner and follows that up with a deadlift German, and Lethal goes down. White now is going to come back with another whip to the turnbuckle. White had a thought of sending Lethal out of the ring, but Lethal is much more dangerous on the arena floor than Jay White is. So White now is going to go to a whip to the turnbuckle, and Lethal's going to reverse that. White comes off the turnbuckle, and Lethal nails Jay White with an incredible neck-breaking clothesline, and Jay White is down. Lethal now is in control. He comes off the ropes. Lethal injection. He goes for the cover, but White kicks out of that one. And both men have near falls here in the early goings of this match. White slow to get to his feet. Lethal remains in control. Lethal's going to go to the top turnbuckle. What's he going to do up there? He comes off, but oh! That was a bad idea because Jay White rolls through. Lethal hit him with a cross body block. White rolls over on top, and it's going to be White going for the pinfall. Lethal gets his shoulder up and gets out of that, but that didn't work out quite the way that Jay Lethal had hoped. Jay White reversed that flying body press into a pinning combination of his own, and Jay White is now in control. White now is once again going to try that Sambo suplex. And on a roll of 3, he got him over. And it is Lethal who's going to leave the ring. Lethal suffered a couple of near falls now. Now he leaves the ring, and what's going to happen on the arena floor? On a roll of 10, it is Jay White who comes out of the ring, and he's going to take a whack at Jay Lethal with a foreign object at ringside. He gets hold of a steel chair. White will not be disqualified for that. They're going to let things go, and White wallops Jay Lethal with a steel chair. This is a championship match, and the referee is going to let him fight. Back in the ring now. White gets Lethal down with a crossface. Lethal struggles to one knee. And White rolls over and gets the leg into a Muda lock. He's got an arm and a leg and a neck, and he is bridging up in that Muda lock. And Lethal is going to roll to the bottom rope and get his arm over the bottom rope again, forcing the break. And once again, Lethal is going to take a powder and leave the ring. White's thinking about a suicide dive, and he's going to try it. Jay White is going to try a suicide dive. And on a roll of 5, he comes over the top rope with a slingshot plancha and sends Jay Lethal into the guardrails. Jay White went for broke, and he connected, and he is in control. Lethal now back in the ring. What's Jay White going to do? He is going to go to the Muda lock once again. Jay White with the Muda lock. Lethal refusing to give it up. And again, it is Lethal getting to the bottom rope. White still in control. White with another whip to the turnbuckle. Lethal comes off the turnbuckle. But oh, on a roll of 5, it is White charging into the turnbuckle. Lethal reaches up and catches him with a knee to the side of the head, and Jay White staggers backwards. It is now Jay Lethal in control. Lethal with a springboard DDT. Nice move by Lethal. Lethal hits another springboard DDT. He is coming at Jay White from every angle now. Lethal is going to just choke his man on the ropes. And the referee is going to put the count on 1, 2, 3, and on a count of 4, Lethal breaks the choke. He's not messing around here trying to hold on to his title. But it's going to be Jay White who comes off with a missile dropkick. While the referee was lecturing Jay Lethal, White goes to the top rope, comes off with a missile dropkick and nails Jay Lethal and knocks Jay Lethal down to the canvas. What's Jay White going to do now? He goes to the dive and takes Lethal down once again. A dive off the middle turnbuckle that time with a flying shoulder block. Lethal is down again, and Jay White's going to go to the Kiwi Crusher. Can he get the submission? He needs a 6 or lower, but on a roll of 10, Lethal is able to get to the bottom ropes once again, and once again, Lethal is lucky to escape with his title intact. Jay White is on his game here tonight. What's he going to do now? He is going to go for another Sambo suplex. And on a roll of 3, he hits it. And Jay Lethal goes down. Lethal is down once again. What's White going to do now? He goes to the crossface. Can he get the submission? No, he cannot get the crossface latched on as Lethal manages to sit out and get to one knee. Lethal gets to his feet. White takes him down with a Russian leg sweep. He's going to go for another Sambo suplex. But this time, Lethal powers out of the Sambo suplex. And it is Lethal who takes Jay White down to the canvas and wraps him up in the figure 4 leg lock. A fine reversal by Jay Lethal. White gets to the ropes. Didn't let that get cinched in for too long. Lethal's going to try it again. And this time it is Jay White who's going to leave the ring. Is Lethal going to go to the air? No, he's going to let things play out. Lethal follows Jay White out of the ring. And on the arena floor, it is a wild brawl. A wild brawl on the arena floor. A roll of C5 as best man wins. And Jay Lethal is clearly the master of the arena floor among these two men. Lethal wins the brawl. White gets back into the ring. And Lethal's going to go for a death jump. Hello there, ID Jester. Welcome to the main event here in Las Vegas of West Coast Championship Wrestling. As Jay Lethal is defending his title against Jay White. He is the Ring of Honor heavyweight champion, but White has given him everything he can handle tonight. Lethal is in control, and he is going to go for the lethal combination. He didn't get all of it, but he maintains control, and it's another springboard DDT, and this time Jay Lethal misses on that springboard DDT, and it's going to be Jay White in control. White with a spike DDT. Lethal slow to get to his feet. White is going to go back to the Moonalock. He has locked on this Moonalock several times. Lethal is not going to submit, but he is clearly slowed down. And White goes for the flatliner with the deadlift German suplex. And Lethal hits the canvas hard. Once again, Jay White, the New Zealander, has Lethal under control. And Lethal is in trouble. He goes back to the crossface, and Lethal leaves the ring once again. Will we see another suicide dive? Yes, we will. And this time on a roll of 6, excuse me, on a roll of 7, -1 gives it a 6. It is Jay White who flips over the top rope, but Jay Lethal moves out of the way, and Jay White hits the mat hard, hits the arena floor hard. Jay White missed on that somersault plancha, and down goes White hard to the floor. That's going to cost him a point of fatigue. Lethal is in control now on the outside of the ring, and on a roll of 6, it is going to be Jay White just barely crawling back into the ring ahead of the count. Lethal is in control now. The match is back in the ring, and Lethal is going to pitch Jay White out of the ring a second time. What's going to happen now? Lethal gets back in the ring, and Jay White is forced to take a breather and crawl back into the ring very slowly. That time he made it to a count of 8 before he was able to get back into the ring. Lethal would have been happy to take a count-out victory in this situation and escape with his title intact, but Jay White is not going to give up that easily. Here's Lethal. Lethal combination. Jay White is hurt. Lethal with a European uppercut nails Jay White. Jay White staggers back. Lethal chokes him down on the ropes. Lethal is pulling out all the stops here. Jay White doesn't like that. He hits Lethal with a back elbow, and it is Jay White with a Russian leg sweep taking Lethal down to the canvas. Oh my goodness, Lethal is down. Jay White is in control. What's he going to do? He is going to go for another death jump. Maybe not the greatest idea against a savvy veteran like Jay Lethal, but on a roll of 7, on the death jump chart, it is Jay White who blasts Lethal with a flying clothesline off the top rope, and Lethal goes down once again, and he is in trouble. And it is the Kiwi Crusher. Jay White's going to the finisher. He's going to the Kiwi Crusher. That is a +1 finisher, so on a roll of 7 or lower, Lethal is going to be forced to tap out. The roll is a 7, and he got him. He got him. What a match for Jay White as he takes out Jay Lethal by submission using that Kiwi Crusher. And my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we have another title change here in the Ring of Honor as Jay White has regained the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship with an exciting win over Jay Lethal. They were in the ring. They were out of the ring. Back and forth, the momentum went between these men. They both had opportunities to win, but it was Jay White who came up with the clutch move, locking on that Kiwi Crusher and forcing the submission from Jay Lethal after a brutal match that went on for over 15 minutes. Your winner, once again, for the second time, Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion from Auckland, New Zealand, the Switchblade, Jay White. What a match we just witnessed. Fans, thank you for coming out tonight. It has been a fabulous show. Jay White celebrating with the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship in the ring after forcing Jay Lethal to tap out and winning this contest by submission. What a tremendous battle we have seen between two very exciting young stars in the sport of professional wrestling. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of tonight's show. Congratulations once again to Jay White, your new Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion. Also, congratulations to the team of Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, winners of tonight's #1 contenders match. They will move on for a title shot against Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. And of course, in our first match here, we saw the big man Donovan DIJAK with a disqualification victory over Cody Rhodes after Cody hit DIJAK with a steel chair, and it was DIJAK who got hold of that steel chair and laid out Cody and left him laying. And we're going to have to get a report from the trainer's room on Cody Rhodes. So from Las Vegas, thanks for everybody. Thanks to ID Jester. Thomas Morgan came in and caught the last of the main event. Congratulations to Jay White, says Thomas Morgan. Tribe Fan was here. Thanks to everybody who caught the show live here on YouTube, and thanks to everybody who is going to watch this replay. Thank you for checking out the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network tonight. The channel will be back live on Monday with My Journey with Jesus. And until then, that's our show, and I am out of here.